Today I'm gonna tell you guys the story of the time that I met a Twitch streamer, and it was the weirdest hookup ever. I want to say it was my weirdest hookup ever. I probably have worse, but this was like up there. He threatened to sue me because I didn't want to date him.
Bruh.
Like, I remember he texted me and was like, "Oh, I'm suing you. You'll be hearing from my lawyer soon. Like, you should not have posted that."
Fellas, listen to me right now, okay? And listen well. We've all been left on red at one point or another. We've all been down bad, whether we want to admit it or not. And if you don't admit it, you're literally just lying, all right? But if I ever catch any of y'all exhibiting any behavior that even comes close to what we were about to discuss in today's video, your families are gonna be putting your face on a fucking milk carton. On God, or something like that. Alright fellas, welcome back and happy 2021 to all. Today we're gonna be reviewing the first-hand account of a cam girl who got summoned by some loser Twitch streamer over in the DMs to go over and hook up with him, man. I love this. I love making fun of Twitch streamers because they are easily the most subhuman, egotistical group of content creators here on the internet, and I believe that they should be shunned at every chance we get. So if you're new, make sure you subscribe right now, or else you have a very high chance of having a small dick. Also, turn on your goddamn notifications so that you can be a part of the buzz every single time a new video goes live. And last but not least, of course, watch the entire video. Don't be a bitch.
Back in 2017, I really used Twitter as a dating app.
She belongs to the streets.
I had a full-on boyfriend that I met from Twitter. So this guy followed me, and he had like a decent amount of followers. I don't want to give too much away because I am not going to tell anyone who this man was. Like, I'm not going to tell anyone. And I was just at like a really reckless time in my life. I had just left Texas. I had just gotten out of a relationship. I was like, you know what? The world is in my hands, and I'm just going to go risk my life for something all the time.
What?
Okay, first of all, what was that? Come again. Second of all, fellas, if you ever break up with a girl and then she moves away because she feels that the world is in her hands,
The world is in my hands.
that's a GG right there, man. You might as well just start crying yourself to sleep the very moment that you learn about that, because it's going to be a rough couple of weeks for you, I can tell you that. I'm sure the big question on everyone's mind here is, who is this streamer, right? So apparently he's a very well-known streamer. We'll get into that a little bit later. She doesn't actually say who he was in the video, so I really wanted to find this out. I got in touch with her. We talked in Discord for a while. Here's what she had to say about it. Is there any chance you will tell us the identity of this man?
No, I will not, because he's like, even if it was a private conversation, I will not say who it is, because the way that he acted was unhinged, and I do not want to bring that into my life.
Yeah, I figured you weren't going to tell us, but look, we had to ask. What is he like? Can you rate him on a scale of big to small? Like, do you know how many followers he has on Twitch right now?
I actually don't, but I will say that, like, back in 2017, he was, he had like 10,000 followers.
Was he a full-time Twitch streamer, or did he have like a day job that he did?
Oh, yeah. No, yeah, he was a full-time Twitch streamer.
Did you ever watch his stream before or after?
No, I didn't, because I don't know, I didn't want to be nervous to meet him if he was like cooler than I thought he was. Do you know what I mean? what if his stream was really popular,
Listen.
and then I meet him and I'm like shy? Does that make sense, or
One-
am I just...
One thing I've learned from talking to so many YouTubers and streamers, like, nobody's cool. Most of these people are
Oh, no.
weirdos
No,
in
I
real
know-
life.
I know now. Trust me, I know now, but
I tried, fellas. I tried for the boys here. I really tried to get it out of her, but she would not give it up no matter how many times I asked. It's probably for the better that we don't know, because apparently, you know, this guy is unhinged. He's a little bit crazy. He might try to come after me for clowning on him, because that's the type of egos that Twitch streamers have. That's a whole separate conversation. But we had some other interesting things we talked about. It'll be at the end of the video, so make sure you watch till the end. Let's continue.
For some reason, after texting him for not that long, I decided, you know what? I'm gonna meet this guy. I am gonna meet this guy. I don't know him. Don't know anything about him. He lives like 30 minutes away. It's like 1 a.m. and I'm gonna go meet him. Baby, what the fuck? This is what my parents get for kicking me out at 16, okay? We were sitting there and he takes me in his room. So on his bed, he had like 50 stuffed animals. I'm not kidding. Like, oh, he had a hentai pillow. You know those pillows? Like, I don't know what they're called. Those fucking like waifu pillows. Like a hentai girl with like big tits and it's a long body pillow. Yeah, he had that on his bed, and I was like, okay, that's fine.
All right, fellas, let me give you some life advice right now, right? Okay, ready? This might be a hard pill for some of you to swallow, but it needs to be said. If you are inviting a girl over to fuck and you own an anime pillow, a life-size waifu body pillow that you snuggle with every night and also do God knows what with, it's gonna be in your best interest to just move it out of plain sight, you know, when she comes over. This guy just happened to get lucky that she went along with this, but my dude, like, I'm telling you right now, if I was a girl and some dude invited me over his apartment in LA and I walk in and it's just some closet with fucking stuffed animals and a waifu body pillow, I'm out, okay? Don't be like this guy. In most instances, this is gonna cut your chance of getting laid from like 95% down to like 5%. Nah, fuck it, like 1%.
He seems pretty normal, but then all of a sudden, he's like, Mommy? And I'm like, yes, I'm just kidding. But I was like, what? And he was like, oh, nothing, I was just testing you, like, I'm just kidding.
All right, so this is just weird right here, man. Like, would you ever do this? Say you're chilling with a girl for the first time, you invite her over, and you're just sitting there eating a meal with her, and you're like, Mommy? Like, what? Would y'all ever do this? This just could not be me. You're supposed to keep the weird shit to yourself for a while, at least past the first time of hanging out. Dude has no chill whatsoever. He's about to risk it all for some weird ass fantasy. I told you at the beginning of the video, Twitch streamers are subhuman. This is exhibit A right here.
After we hook up, we're laying there, and I'm like, okay, well, like, I'm gonna go, like, I don't really want to spend the night. And he's like, no, please stay with me. And I'm like, I'm sorry, like, I have to get up really early for school in the morning, which I absolutely did not, but I was just like, dude.
Now this guy just starts making an ass out of himself right here. He had it in the bag. He had it all, right? He hit the DMs. She came over. He revealed himself to be a complete friggin' weirdo, but for some reason she still went along with it. So he's already lucky enough as is. And then she's just like, I'm gonna be out, right? That should be it. There should be no other questions whatsoever after that. You've basically hit the jackpot. It's a get out of jail free card. But then he starts begging her to stay and sleep over. Please stay and sleep over, man. Let me catch one of y'all doing this. Let me catch one of y'all doing
This dude is like begging me to not leave, and I'm like, this is not what I signed up for. Yeah, that's how I felt. So I leave his apartment that he shared with his father, which is fine, but I'm just hoping that his dad didn't hear anything weird. And I get back home.
Just want to say that if his dad did hear anything weird, he's probably relieved, because I don't know about you guys, I would be very, very concerned if my son had life-size anime body pillows in his room. So if he did hear anything happening, it was probably a breath of fresh air. Ah, congratulations, son. You finally got some pussy.
I kind of stopped talking to him after this night. It was just like, the vibe wasn't there. It was really weird. I feel like I didn't know what I was signing up for. Like, I didn't really know him. He was like, why aren't you texting me back? Like, being really kind of like aggressive with it. And I was like, why are you being like that? Like, I don't really think that I want to continue to talk to you. I don't really think that I want to like continue to pursue things if you're going to be like that towards me. Like, I had boundaries way back then. And so on Twitter, I posted and I said, this dude is really threatening to sue me because I don't want to date him. What is my life? And this conversation was obviously much longer than this, but he got really mad that I posted this. Like, I remember he texted me and was like, oh, I'm suing you. You'll be hearing from my lawyer soon. Like, you should not have posted that. Like, all this crazy shit. And I'm like, call your lawyers. I'll fuck them. Just kidding. Okay, anyways. I don't remember the first part of this conversation. He told me to stop texting him. He was like, I am gonna sue you if you keep texting me. And of course I was like really confused. So I was like, you're gonna sue me because I don't want to date you? You're gonna sue me because I don't want to date you?
All right, so we got to make fun of this part now. So here's the screenshot here. Let's take a look at this. He says, you're still attempting to text me. Please refrain from attempting to contact me any further, or I'll be forced to contact my lawyer. Thank you. She says, quit stalking my Twitter. You're still attempting to contact me. I still do not see the responses. You'll be contacted by my legal team. Like, hold up a second. This man is actually out here pretending that he can't see the responses that she's texting back to him. Honestly, like, I'm speechless. This is the type of dude that, like, normally I would say you want to stay away from at school, but you actually might want to go, like, dab him up when you see him, because you'll want to be spared when he finally snaps and does something drastic. I'm so glad I'm out of school and graduated. She says, I can't wait. He says, only making things worse for yourself. She says, imagine threatening to sue someone because they think you're annoying and don't want to date you. Still attempting to contact me, still unsolicited, still not seeing your responses. Alright, dude. After 4 unsolicited texts, when asked to stop, it's considered targeted harassment. You're only making my case easier. Everyone turns into a fucking lawyer when they're butthurt, man. I swear to God. You know what? Let's assign him a stage of down right now. What are y'all thinking? Down bad? Down horrible? Down horrendous? Down terrible? I can't even say this. Down catastrophic or down cataclysmic? This guy is a perfect example of the basement-dwelling losers that we so often refer to on this channel. In fact, I'm gonna have to refer back to my chart of things that you hate to see, because you really, really, truly hate to see that. Well, that was honestly really, really sad to see, but you know what? We just gotta thank God every single day that we are not as pathetic as this guy right here. Fellas, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. I'm sure y'all have much to say about this. If you enjoyed the video, then do not forget to leave a thumbs up and subscribe for more awesome, amazing videos just like this. Turn your goddamn notifications so you can be a part of the buzz every single time a new video goes live. Special thank you to the channel members, as always, for your continued support. You guys are the MVPs. Check out Defy merch down below and follow me on Twitter and Twitch, and enjoy the rest of the conversation here. Have a good day, fellas. Peace out. So was that awful? How long did it last?
Oh, like a couple minutes, like maybe not even a couple minutes. It was like probably 2 minutes total, and I was just like, well, gotta go.
Jeez.
And he definitely, that's what I'm saying, like maybe he was a virgin. I think what happens is that like a lot of these people aren't really necessarily cool in real life, and then they get cool on the internet, and then it just goes straight to their head.
Exactly right. Exactly right. Like there's been people that seem hilarious and funny and shit in their videos, and then I'll like hop in a Discord call with them, and they're total fucking weirdos, and I'm like, I don't want to talk to you ever again.
So I'm not gonna tell you who it is, but I can tell you how many YouTube followers he has.
Okay.
Or I mean, not followers, Twitch subscribers. Let me see. Hold on. Oh my God. Okay, you can include this because this is kind of shocking. He has. Just guess. Give me a guess.
Well, if he had 10,000 back in 17, and assuming he's been doing it the whole time, I'm gonna guess like around 100,000.
Oh fuck. No, he has 794,000 followers.
What?
On Twitch.
What?
Oh my God.
Do you now feel like you missed out on like a fucking sugar daddy or something?
Absolutely not. No amount of money is worth my sanity.
Did you ever hear from him again after that, or was that the last exchange you had with him?
You know, obviously I was going back and forth being like, you're so dumb. Like, what are you doing? This is obviously not a real automated message. You can't sue me, whatever. But at a certain point, I was like, this dude is weird. So I tweeted about it, and then I blocked him, and then I blocked his number.
Does the tweet still exist?
Yes, I think I put the screenshot of it. Did I not? Or did I just put the text? Because I got the text screenshot from my tweet.
So he saw you tweet that tweet, and then what? He got even more aggressive with you in text after?
Yeah. So he saw me post that tweet, and he was like, "You're gonna regret posting that." Like, went like full super villain, and was basically just telling me like to delete it, and if I ever say his name or if I ever blah blah blah. I'm not worried about him suing me, fucking obviously, but I am just worried about how, you know, he knows my personal information. So
yeah, I mean, he can't sue you. You didn't break any laws.
What is
you know,
he gonna sue me for?
Right,
for
exactly.
Having a bomb pussy, like what? Sorry.
Well, apparently it's for you contacting him when he didn't give you permission. So one minute he wants you to text him back, and then when you do, he's fucking butthurt about it. So
like, I'm pretty
that's
sure
tragic.
I'm the mommy. I'm pretty sure I'm the dom, not him.
Sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. You've met Belle Delphine?
Yeah, I have one of my YouTube vlogs is I used it as clickbait. I titled it like I met Belle Delphine, but I didn't even put the clip in the vlog.
Where did you meet her?
At the Hub Awards.
Oh, no way.
We were like standing outside, and I was with my friend, and I walked up to her, and I was like, this was in 2019 in October. I walked up and I was like, hey girl, like I really like what you're doing, like I see you're out there killing it. Like I was just like being nice to her, and she was like, in her little accent, she was like, oh thank you, you're so sweet. And like we just talked for a couple minutes, and then we like took a couple pictures together, and yeah.
Oh,
and then she had to go. I could tell that wasn't the typical environment for her, and she just wanted to like leave, but she was really nice, you know.
Well, yeah, she's an internet girl. That's
yeah, so
you can't get caught out in real life. Do you have a picture with her?
Yeah, it's on my Instagram.
Oh my god. I'm gonna go find it. Would you mind, like, I don't even know if I'm gonna put this in the video, but if I do happen to drop that in, could I put that picture?
Oh yeah, I don't care. Like.